Prove that 1 minus cosine squared of negative t divided by the sine of negative t equals the tangent of negative t times the cosine of negative t is an identity. So with most identities, when we first look at this, what we do is what? Well, we just work with one side. There's a little bit of an issue with this one. I notice I'm dealing with those negative t's inside for my angles. So what should I do? I should apply those rules that we've already learned. And those rules are, remember when we talked about the sine of negative t equals the opposite sine of t? Those are the rules that I'm talking about. So if you don't remember, make sure you have all of those rules present. Basically every rule you've learned so far in your course. And we want to simplify both sides of this equation. So that's going to tell me that if I remember I had the cosine of negative t is the same thing as the cosine of t. So this is 1 minus the cosine squared of t. Now for sine of a negative t, it's the same thing as the opposite sine of t. And over here on the right now, the tangent of the opposite of t is going to be the sine of negative t over the cosine of negative t. And I'm going to multiply that by, I've already got the cosine of minus t. Well, on the left-hand side, it's given me awesome things, right? I've got 1 minus the cosine of t, cosine squared of t. So that's going to simplify to the sine squared of t over minus sine of t. Now what happens over here on the right-hand side? Well, when I'm doing that, I notice, hey, anything over itself cancels itself out. So I'm only left with the sine of negative t. Well, I can simplify the left-hand side because I noticed anything over itself is 1. So this sign cancels in one of these, which leaves me with minus sine of t. But I know that minus sine of t is what? It's the same thing as the sine of minus t, which is what we have over here, that when we simplified the right-hand side. I'm going to draw my arrow for that one step. They look the same, so I have proved that the given is an identity.